Brian Bealer's rounding them up. Going to be September 28th for sale, 1968 through 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado. So this search comes from a subscriber. And like this subscriber, if there's a make and model you're looking for, it's free and easy to do. Just subscribe to the channel below and drop in the comments below the make and model classic you're looking for, and we'll round them up for you. See this one right here on the thumbnail is going to be my pick of the day. It'll be the last one we talk about. So let's get started with another cool Oldsmobile search. It's going to be lowest to highest. I've put them in price order. I've deleted off the duplicates, so there's not as many as I thought we had at first. But nor do I make up the prices or do any of these belong to me. I'm just basically showing you what's out there as of the 28th for sale for 68 through 70 Olds Toronado. So first one, if you want to find it, you go on your Facebook Marketplace, Virginia, punch in 1968 Oldsmobile Toronado 2-door, 2D, and this car will pop up. He's asking $2,000. It was listed 6 weeks ago. Looks like the front end's tore off of it, and I'd like to think he's got the front end parts, or you're going to pay some money for that front bumper and grille. Core support. Says need to move. It's a 1968. Very solid restoration project. Got a nice little print on it. Price is $1,500, best offer. Don't be afraid to message and ask questions. So check him out. If that's the area you're at looking for a Toronado, it's got one, but it's missing the front end. That'd be the first question I ask. Does he have any of these? The bumper, the grille, the headlights, core support, radiator. But again, price is $2,000. On to another one. It's a 1969 Toronado here, Oldsmobile Toronado. 2,200, 9 weeks ago, Minnesota. Real shitty photos. Look like they had the wheels pulled off there in one picture. In these pictures, it's wet. They're just bad pictures all the way around, though. I mentioned a lot of episodes how this is real easy to correct this error that everybody does. Seems like almost every ad we see how people post just terrible photos. It's a matter of going into your options on your phone after you take your pictures, and you can crop this down and get rid of these black sections and the blurry white car you see in the background. That's how big the picture would be right now, which would definitely be a better way to sell your car than pictures like this. But we see them all the time. It's got a nice little printout on it. You're going to read it up. There it is. $2,200, 9 weeks ago. On to another one. This one almost made pick of the day. I dig the green. It's a 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado Coupe 2D, $2,750. And it's going to be in Massachusetts. So Massachusetts would have got both picks of the day, but digging the dog. He definitely posed real good for that picture. But what a cool looking green. Got green interior. Car don't look bad at all. So for $2,750, Massachusetts area you're in, boom. Check that one out. Nice bumpers. I'm digging it. These are front wheel drive if you didn't know. These are also 455 big block V8s in most of these. And they got really cool speedometers. On to another one. It's a 1968 Oldsmobile Toronado, $3,000, listed a week ago in Michigan. It's got blue interior. Looks like it had blue paint at one time. It's got snow on it, so I don't know, man. I don't think it's snowed up there in Michigan yet, so these are probably some really old pictures. $3,000 or best offer. Needs tires and a carburetor runs, just need to get rid of it. Mileage is not accurate. That's what it says for a description. I don't know, that's not a bad price on that. $3,000. On to another one. Be a 69 Oldsmobile Toronado for $3,500, listed 2 weeks ago in Illinois. It's another green one. And that dent right there in the quarter panel, man, that's going to suck to try to fix that. So more than likely going to have to pull the bumper off. I do like the taillights on this year, 69. I don't know if all the years taillights were the same or not, but 69's definitely got some cool taillights in it. It's not a bad looking car, it's all together. $3,500, interior's trashed. I like that other one better. The other green one. On to another one. It's gonna be a 68 Olds Toronado here, $39.99, listed 4 weeks ago in Texas. Had a cool little gremlin sitting there beside it. Taillights are pulled out, back bumper's gone, but got some really nice blue interior. Under the hood looks like it ain't been cleaned up in a couple decades. So it's been sitting there for a while, and it's missing the bumpers, so more than likely they sold them. Excuse me. On to another one. It's gonna be a 68 Olds Toronado for $5,000. This car almost made a pick of the day too. Listed 5 weeks ago. Yeah, the engine looks real clean. It's gonna be 455 Rocket V8, newly rebuilt engine, transmission, less than 5,000 miles. Runs and drives, all the trims in the trunk. Body was painted flat black. I still don't know about the interior. Interior looks like it's a burgundy and white. The engine definitely looks like it's been cleaned up. It says bill of sale, no title. So there's your catch. That was Missouri. On to another one. It's going to be a 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado GT for $5,000. Listed 11 weeks ago in Idaho. This car looks pretty good. Back bumper's been pulled out. It does have nice and dual exhaust. You can see the bumpers yanked real bad right here. Bumpers are something that's not easy to straighten. Never tried to straighten a chrome bumper. But not a bad looking car. The description says runs and drives clean, no trades, cash only. Can be a nice project car. Also needs a little TLC. And it says firm on the price at $5,000. Doesn't look like a bad deal. On to another one. This one here looks like whoever was sitting in the passenger seat got shot. It's a 1968 Oldsmobile Toronado, $5,000, 12 weeks ago, Georgia. So you're more than likely not going to get a title. It does have console with buckets. I'm digging that. They got the seats and the carpet ripped out of it. And bullet holes look like the only body work, right? Didn't really show you good pictures of around the car. And I can't believe no one's showed pictures of the dash. This is the speedometer, and it's a wheel that spins. On to another one. It'd be something I'd be showing if I was selling one of these. A lot of people don't know and never seen the speedometers that are in these cars. 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado Coupe, 2-door, $6,000. This car looks great. So listed 23 weeks ago. I don't know how it's been on here that long and not sold, because this car looks absolutely great. There's the speedometer. Check out the gauges. The radio on the left. You gotta dig that. These passengers not changing your station. I'm digging it, man. This car looks really good for $6,000. That's hard to believe that's still on here for sale. 70 Toronado needs work. Hasn't been on the road in 10 years. Still runs and drives, but the interior needs some work. Motor was rebuilt 11 years ago. New paint 11 years ago. All rust was fixed. Front wheel drive, 455 with 425 turbo. $8,000 or best offer, and he's down to $6,000. Man, that might have been the pick of the day right there. Looking for one in the Texas area, check him out. On to another one. Be 1970 Oldsmobile Toronado Coupe 2D for 2-door, $6,500. Says it's at a dealership, listed 20 weeks ago, Buffalo, New York. I don't like the painted bumper, painted bumpers, but I get it if the chrome was bad, and it looks better than no bumper. It would probably look better if they had flat black the whole car. See, you got a tack in it. I dig the original steering wheel. Nice big black tips sticking out the back, the black wheels. Not a bad looking car. He did show the speedometer and the odometer. Says nice 70 Olds Toronado GT car. This car is all stock, new tune-up, new starter, new dual exhaust, new tires. Needs restored or drive it as is. Rock solid underneath, some rust on the top. Came from San Diego, then to Virginia Beach. It's got the 455 with 400 horsepower, $6,500 best offer. So there you go, Buffalo area looking for one. We found you one. On to another one. It's gonna be 1968 Olds Toronado here for $8,500, listed 9 weeks ago in Utah. We never find nothing in Utah. This thing looks absolutely pristine. So it's a shame for $8,500 they couldn't have wheeled it out and got a couple better pictures, because that car looks absolutely great. What you can see. It says clean title. It says it was his grandpa's car before he got it. It's the correct 455 engine, but it's not the original engine. It was replaced at 20,000 miles ago, it says. I ran it last time he drove it. It's been about a year and a half ago. It's 8,500 best offer, no trades. I'm digging it, man. That's a nice looking car. If that's your area, Utah, we hardly ever find anything in Utah. On to another one. It's gonna be a 68 Olds Toronado Coupe 2D, 10 grand, California, 16 weeks ago. So we know one of these guys that like to run them air cleaners that I love so much. We're not even gonna talk about it, man. The car probably ran real good till a couple months after he put that Elderbrock air cleaner on there. Now it probably doesn't run worth a shit. I mean, I do see that he threw water over top of it in those pictures to make the clear look nice and shiny. In case you didn't notice, the garden hose is laying right here. Concrete's all wet. On to another one. Long Island. That's where this one's going to be at. Going to be our first one on Craigslist. 68 Olds Toronado, 12.5. Posted 20 days ago. It's got a nice long description on it. He updated it just over 2 weeks ago. And my guess is it's stuffed in some kind of barn, because he used 2 pictures that were from way back to show you the outsides of it. And then you got some pictures of the interior, which are good photos. But I'm guessing it's stuffed inside some garage somewhere. The speedometer looked real good in that one. It looks like a really nice car. It does say the engine's hurt. It's a clean title. 12.5. I think he's got it overpriced with the blown engine. On to another one. And this is going to be our maxed out limit. Man, we jumped a lot. So we went from 12.5 to the next one I found for sale on Craigslist. And Craigslist is good at having high priced cars. This is going to be in Phoenix, 1970 Olds Toronado. He wants $30,000 for this. So I don't know how you could pay $30,000 for this after some of the ones we just looked at. It's nice. It's brown and it's tan. It's an odd color. Looked like the interior had been reupholstered. But nice looking car. I don't know about 40 or 30. Seems like it's overpriced. But that's California for you, right? Or Phoenix, Arizona. So I don't know. Tell me, how bad do you want one? $30,000 bad? I gotta tell you, if I was going to go buy one of these, my pick of the day is going to be this one right here. So 1968 Olds Toronado, $3,100. Yep, you see it right, $3,100. Listed 7 weeks ago in New Haven, Indiana. And you're not going to be able to get there fast enough. It's a 68 and a 69 Oldsmobile Tornados. Both cars came out of the same barn. Both have clean Indiana titles. Both cars for one price. So 68's complete with 86,000 miles on a 455 engine. Automatic transmission, was stored without spark plugs in it for a few years. Last year, Marble Mystery Oil was poured down the cylinders. I don't know if that engine's going to be any good or not. I have not tried to turn it over is what he's saying, but more likely it's seized up. There's rust on the floor pans, along the seams of the floors and the firewall meat. Rust in the rear pillars, rust on the bottom of the passenger door side. Tried to get a photo of these spots. The 69's missing the engine. It's 82,000 miles on that one with no engine. Automatic transmission still in the car. It has the same rust spots on the floor and the A-pillar. Someone put Bondo in the fender lips in the past. They're showing their age. But I tell you what, for $3,100, I can't believe this is still on here. You're getting both of them, 68 and a 69. Going through the photos, they both look savable. So I'm digging this post. This is the one I would go check out if I was going to buy me one. Yep, that's the place to be. Indiana. Take a big trailer, big enough that you can haul both of them. There's a brown one with no motor in it. So I'm digging it. It's been on here for 7 weeks. It's hard to say if he still got it or not. You can see also I found that he had one posted by itself. So the 68 he also has posted 2 weeks ago. Again in Indiana, it's the same guy, it's the same car. So if he sold the 69, he still got this one for $2 grand. But it sure did sound better, $3,100 for them both. Appreciate this request. It's been a while since we looked up these Tornados. We've had quite a few Oldsmobiles here the last couple days. And I believe we'll be back on again Friday night. with some bow ties, some Chevrolet searches. We'll probably hit Saturday with some Mopar searches. So I don't know if Dave tuned in tonight to the premiere, but Dave's one of our subscribers that has a cool little hot rod truck I was telling Landon about. Check it out, man. This is David's ride right here. So I forget exactly what year he said it was. I think 47, 48 Ford. I believe it's got a Chevy motor in it. Dave gave me some shit there for a while because I was saying how I didn't like different engines and different shit. But when it comes to rat rods like this, man, it's no holds barred. Throw whatever engine you got in it. And I love this truck. The patina on this thing, you can actually say the word patina. And I love the artwork too, man. I love to paint stuff like this. I need to build me a rat rod, David, so we can both go cruising together. The Viagra Falls Lumber Company, specializing in hardwood since 1969. I'm digging it, man. OU812. Awesome truck, buddy. Appreciate having you as one of our subscribers, dude. So, hope everybody was digging the episodes of the Oldsmobiles the last couple days. And again, we'll be back Friday night with some bow ties. Again, I make no commission. I don't charge any finder's fees. The way to pay it forward on channels, just hit the big thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. Peace out.